What's up, guys? Dead Burst, Duo Burst, Namarchy. Probably just gonna alternate between those three. Whatever I am at the moment, it's your boy. It's me. It's here. Today we're going to be doing a review of Bushin, Ashura, Hurricane, Keep. If you can even see this. 10. Yeah, there we go. So, I've actually had this since about like a week or two after its release, as well as Slash Valkyrie, and I wanted to do a review on it, but and I did it once before actually, but life happened, and I also just wanted a bit of time to keep it to myself, and yeah, all that, but I'm doing a review of it now, so that way you can't say that I never did it. I haven't had time to actually battle with these because policy, no has bays in TT Stadium, no TT bays in has Stadium, don't have a TT Stadium. Oh yeah. Anyways, let's just kind of get on with the review, man. So first up, we'll do this on like kind of a part-by-part review. I'll review the whole layer as a whole later on individually. First, we have Bushin. Now, Bushin, I like the design. However, sadly, now I'm not saying that I hate it. I still really like the design, but out of all the GT bases so far, it's probably my least favorite one. Sorry, Bushin. Still like you a lot. Although it's my least favorite. So overall, I'm not sure whether or not this would be good for defense or not. I'm pretty varied on it, because these swords seem kind of rigid, and they would probably deal maybe a good attack if you were to hit straight onto the rigid edges of the sword. But other than that, if you were to hit maybe the tip up here or the hilt, yeah, it might parry your attack. That's the point of the Bushin layer. It's to parry attacks. Okay, I suddenly have a lot more respect for Bushin now. Although, anyways, that's Bushin. Actually, a lot better than I guess I originally thought it was. 10. Probably lighter, or maybe even heavier, I'm not sure, than Zon. But high outward weight distribution. Sure, even if it's light, it has high outward weight distribution, and that can help a lot when it comes to stamina. And a defense type, despite the fact that its disadvantage is stamina, could use a lot of that to it could just use as much stamina as it can get, so that way it has a chance of outspinning the opponent. Yeah, so this part really good. If you don't have any other good GT parts, I recommend getting Bushin Ashura. Although, speaking of Ashura, so Ashura, the design of the chip, overall not bad. Yeah, not bad indeed. I really like it. It's a 3-headed demon warrior. And this has 6 arms, kind of 2 arms for each head. But this is a 3-headed demon warrior. And if I can get the camera to focus on the chip, you guys probably already know about this, but so focus. So Ashura has 7 teeth, unlike I think every other Beyblade burst made by Takara Tomy so far. Has an odd number of chips. Now, these are also displaced. So, not displaced, but they're not aligned fully. They're kind of... Okay, so let me explain what this is to do in theory. So, in theory, what it's supposed to do is give the Beyblade more clicks, because since the misplacement of the teeth and they're unaligned, because of those two factors, with the amount of teeth that there is, it's supposed to increase burst resistance by giving it more teeth to just kind of stop at. And since they're misplaced and all, it's like one click and then like another, then another on each side. It's one click per side. And in practice, I think this might actually work some of the time. It all really depends on the hit. But I can get the camera to focus on the teeth again. These teeth seem to be of short to medium height. Paired with the right layer base, it might actually be semi-viable. But anyways, let's get this assembled. Got Bushin, 10. Ashura, Bushin Ashura with 10. And now to do a review of this as a whole. So overall, with the misplaced teeth of this, so this isn't the tightest layer base. It's pretty weak, actually, in terms of like the little slope parts on here. Like kind of around here. The tightest one. But with the swords like this to parry attacks, still I have a newfound respect for this. And the misplaced teeth. With the misplaced teeth like this and the pairing of the swords and the high outward weight distribution of 10, in my opinion, Bushin Ashura, really good. Probably should pick it up if you don't have it. It gives you some pretty decent parts. Speaking of the parts, let's just go over Hurricane. So Hurricane. Now let me just get this out of the way. I love theory combos. Any of you guys who know me on the WBO, looking at you, Super the Comic, you know me on Discord as well. Anyone who knows me, like either WBO, IRL, anyone who knows me Beyblade wise, knows that I love theory combos. So in theory, Hurricane has a free spinning ring akin to Tornado Wyvern or Tempest Wyvern for you Hasbro kids. Although, so in the rare event of disc to layer contact, the free spinning ring is to help deflect attacks. And in reality, it probably doesn't do that much unless you have like two tips of very different heights, such as like a worn variable and maybe like volcanic sword or evolution unworn. Although other than that, like, it doesn't do that much in practice, but what it's supposed to do in theory is the only thing I really care about. Theory is love, theory is life. Oh, and so even without the use of the free spinning ring whenever it does work, which is rare, you get this really light core, and while normally the core or the lightweight of the disc would increase burst resistance, the heavy weight of most God layers, Chozetsu layers, Chozetsu Kokusei layers, and maybe even the GT layers, when paired with lightweight, makes the lightweight of the disc obsolete for burst resistance. Up next, we have Keep. So Keep is a free spinning rubber defense driver, and it's somewhat akin to Bite, aside from the fact that it doesn't have like tabs that do anything for KO resistance. But once more, in theory, the free spinning aspect of Bite is probably supposed to help with stamina, and which again this Bay needs, like on the off chance that it's paired up in a match against stamina types. Although it needs as much stamina as it can get. Focus. So let's see. It needs as much stamina as it can get. Although this is probably supposed to help with KO and outspinning the enemy. But in practice, probably doesn't do that much. Probably better than Bite, in my opinion, which I can't really say, though, because I don't have it. Anyways, let's just kind of assemble this boy. And so, let's just try to hear those clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 clicks. So it does give it more clicks, actually, which is really good because this thing has high burst resistance, that means, as well as some decent defense, high outward weight distribution. Overall, this is a good Beyblade. Like, if you don't have a Bushin Ashura already, I highly recommend you pick it up. Now, I get that that's easier said than done, because I've been in that spot before. I just got into the Takara Tomy Beyblade meta scene, or Takara Tomy Beyblades in general, when I bought the first 3 Beyblades for the Gatinko layer system. But I'm currently planning on working up, save up for Wizard Fafnir, Judgment Joker, which was this month's release, Dread Bahamut, and then later on, maybe I might even be able to get a Zwei Longinus or Venom / Erase Diaboros. Although, anyways, that just about does it for this video. Dead Burst, Duo Burst, Namarchy, whatever I am at the moment, signing off. Later, peeps. I highly recommend you pick up a Bushin Ashura. It's great. Theory is love, theory is life.